Hi everyone, this is Lynn and welcome back to my channel. I want to show you my latest journal creation. It is a baby book. It is for my son, one of my sons, and his wife who are having a baby girl in about a month. I'd like to give you a little bit of history before I walk through this lovely journal for them. The outside of this journal is actually made from a dress. The dress was one of my sister's dress, my youngest sister's baby dress that my grandma Bolts made for, she made each of us one. And this was the one this one is made out of. You can see the collar on it. She actually made us, my sister went and looked for a picture with all of us in it, and here it is. It's from 1965. If you notice, she's not wearing the dress at that time, and if memory serves, she spit up on it. Yeah, what can I say? But there's me. I have a version of that dress, and my sister Kay, that is Beth, and Mark, and Dane, and then my mom and dad, but from 1965. But I remember my dress was actually had smoke. We had a fire. Our house was actually struck by lightning, and my dress did not make it through. There was smoke. I had smoke damage to it. So did my sister Case. The only dress that survived was this one. So let me show you what I did with the dress and how I incorporated it into the journal. You can see that the collar has the original buttons, and it's just, I had to cut the dress up to make it work, but you can see the fabric. It's a light organza, and it had a lot of wear on it. So like these flowers were much brighter and whiter back then, but you can see that I did some embroidery on it to kind of match the paper from the inside, and there's the binding on it. Again, there's some stitching on it. I did some embroidery as well as on the back. I left the back a little bit plainer, but it does have, I had to add something. It just looked, so I added some, it's laced with sari silk that matches. I like it. Looks nice. There's the edges, and the top, and the bottom. All right, let's take a quick trip through it. The majority of the pages are a digital that I got off of Etsy from Katie's Friends. It's called the Woodland Fox, and I embellished, like this will be either for another picture of her with her name in it, but I left that open for them to do, as well as there's tags throughout the book embellished with some of the things from either her shower. There's confetti throughout it, or parts, like these tabs are from, I punched out through some of the digitals. There are 5 signatures, and each signature is like its own little file folder, kind of. That's the way I designed mine. I like how I've been using that, and I really like how it came out. I like how it works for me. Most of the pages are blank, which is good. These are slides. This one's open for pictures. Actually, all 3 of these are open. This one has a see-through, has a clear, so they can put something in that they want to show on both sides, and so is this one. And that's it's called the Stamp from the Stamp Market, and it's a vintage slide. There's a small and a big one. I use the big one for this one. Each center has a file folder looking pocket where they can store other goodies. They don't have to keep these in here, but I have tags throughout it for them. And this one is from myporchprints. The printed paper, it's printed on vellum, but it's one of the myporchprints digitals. It's part of a set. And there's some more of that paper from the digital foxes. And paper. The end page of this one has the grandparents in it. There's me and my hubby. And Grandma and Grandpa, that's Melody's parents. And then my son's dad and his stepmom. That's the grandparents. And in here we have, this one had, this little fox had roses on, but I embellished it with some buttons. This has one of the Tim Holtz, I wouldn't say a ticket pocket, but it's one of his designs. And then it has homemade washi tape for them that matches the book. This is the insert, like a page marker, so they know where they are in the book. Maybe they started something and they want to, couldn't leave out at the page. And then it has some extra goodies in there for decorating. Set that in the bottom. The center of this one is actually a page from a different digital. It's Creative Art and Soul. It's called Scrappy Garden, but I like the flowers, and there was pink and a little bit of blue, something a little bit different. Inside this pocket, I have made a little notebook. The little embellishments, these are just brads. This one has a belly band for storing things. It's a fox with some more glossy accents on it. Make it nice and it pops out a little bit. There's some ribbon. It's not actually ribbon. That's fabric that I've sewed over the top of it, and they're little bows. It's a bow. Subu. Tim Holtz has a couple of Tim Holtz dolls in here, and some fun little embellishments they can use to put papers on it. I love the paper. This is actually a really pretty paper too. The foxes, floral fox. Another pocket. So that's a Tim Holtz doll. Paper dolls. This one has a pocket where they can store some goodies in. The rickrack, which you saw probably throughout this was these are vintage finds. I'll find them every once in a while at a vintage shop where they're selling them. It must have been a pretty popular one back many years ago, because I can find, I have a good stash of it, so it's fun to use. This pocket has a couple tags. That's a confetti from their party, and I just put some of it on a tag. And this is another one of My Porch Prints pink. It's I don't know which part of which kit it's from, but I think it's from the kit that has these pockets. You cut them out. This one would have been a back to the pocket, but I loved how it turned out. A couple more tags with some of the confetti from the party on it. Some more of that digital. This one has a couple of sewn buttons from a stash that I have. I bought from a swap meet. They are vintage buttons, and they must have been making babies' clothes. I have a little jar with them. This one also has 3 pockets. I created them. They were off of something, I don't remember, but I cut them. I go, oh, these will make really nice pockets. And a nice another little piece of ephemera she can use somewhere, or either one of them. This one has one of the My Porch Prints in it. And there's another little notebook. Someone can write a little note in it, and it can be stored and read at a later time. And this is the final, and it has a little shaker card on this one. It has a little more of that ephemera in it, and this one's clear. I can put some maybe some other ephemera in it, or pictures, maybe some more confetti from another party, baby's first, who knows, whatever they want to do. And then the back Actually has a little, it's a glue-on deer. Threw that in there. And this has add-ons as well. Some more of the washi tape that I made out of clear sticker paper, and held it together with just a little sweet nothing so that it wouldn't, you know, all fall out, and it tucks nice into that back pocket. And that's it. And that's the journal. So if you have any questions about things that I used, or maybe have questions about the journal, no, could be anything, whatever. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I know they've already seen it. They're very pleased and can't wait to get back and start writing in it. And I can't wait to see what memories they put into this journal. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.